Only thing is, magic took out Sabretooth. Now I don't feel like smoking it. Knew one day he'd cut off more than he could chew. I just thought Creed's reckoning was mine to deliver.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah, your mama's got it in for you. Not to mention the rest of us, too. Just because it wasn't me, doesn't mean Victor Creed didn't have it coming.
It is indeed dark times when the youth must make dark choices.
I'm worried about the kid. You change when you cancel someone's check. We can't afford another one on our side pulling a banner.
Ileana looks up to you, Logan.
I see a lot of myself in her. But she's better off not following my lead. My path's leading down the angry green road.
The Hulk situation worries us all.
I've survived a few dust-ups with the Green Rage monster. 2 reasons I walked away. Healing factor, and I got the feeling that Banner was holding the green guy back. I don't get that feeling anymore, do you?
There is only Lilith and the Hulk.
You take out one, and I'll get the other. There's no chance I'll pull a Tony and let Hulk walk. Hulk and me tussled before, and it hurt. Bad. Hulk and I have tangled before, but it was nothing like that.
Enough, Tony. We tried and we failed. Time to admit we might not have all the answers on this one.
We needed to act, and that's exactly what I did. Yeah, okay, the plan didn't work out. I'll come up with another. If that doesn't work, I'll try again, and again, until I win.
You win?
You know what I meant.
I know exactly what you meant. Listen to someone other than yourself for once. Stand down, Tony.
Not while I can still fix this.
Stand down now, before we all go down with you.
What do you say, boss? You know that I've got this, right? What do you say, boss? Is Rogers right? Should the star player get benched after one mistake? Or maybe you're smart, and you know I can get us across the finish line.
It is worth hearing Steve out.
This is not a school project. Teamwork doesn't make the dream work. But you're the boss, boss. You can all brainstorm to your heart's content. When you want an actual solution, you come and find me.
Hunter.
Hunter, are you any good at writing eulogies? I mean, it's not like Robbie's gonna let you write a eulogy for Blaze. Seems like... But, a little backup.
And what are you...
Me? I'm here to support Robbie.
Robbie's reaction is normal, considering what happened.
I usually take a few minutes of silence.
If Robbie wants to speak...
I don't think anyone is expecting Shakespeare.
Closure?
Yeah, you know, closure? Like...
Do you think that is effective?
I've watched hundreds of hours of daytime TV talk shows that say yes. So, as soon as Robbie works... Robbie will figure out what to do. Eventually.
I can't get Blaze out of my head. I don't mean possession or anything, just...
Tell me what you are...
On the one hand, he was my personal hero. On the other hand, how do I honor him and still be truthful?
If you are feeling conflicted about the man, honor his spirit.
I don't understand.
The spirit of vengeance. He carried it in him for so long. Talk about what having the spirit means to you, and what it meant to him. Find the things that unite you.
We both carried a burden for a long time.
The fact that this is torturing you so much
If you say so.
whatever you decide to do.
You really helped clarify my thinking. Thank you. This is so hard.
Hey guys, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but we need to start stepping up.
I don't understand. I thought the Avengers were supposed to be like the greatest superhero crew on Earth. I thought they would do better than this.
You should know this by now, Robbie. Meeting your heroes is always disappointing.
They were never my heroes.
Hey, don't be so hard on them. They're doing their best.
You don't get an A for effort in this hellscape.
I didn't.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick with sitting on the sidelines while the Avengers keep striking out.
So am I. It's time to take control.
This is our chance to show Caretaker and the others that we're not a bunch of superhero school dropouts. We're the Midnight Suns, and we're the real deal.
Count this Daywalker in, Blood Witch.
Count this mutant, ex-despot of Limbo, in as well.
Well, if you guys are in, so is Sparky.
Good. First, we need to hammer out the deets. We'll meet later. Till then, mum's the word. Okay? Guess you overheard our conversation.
It was difficult not to.
Let's face it, this doomsday scenario might be a little too on the gothy supernatural side for the Avengers. So, it's time for them to move over and let the kids take the reins.
The Avengers are clearly out of their depth.
Damn straight. Now it's our turn to screw it up.
You do not sound too confident.
I just don't want to jinx it.
So, do you have a plan?
You mean a plan to stop Chthon from serving us all up in his all-you-can-eat cosmic flesh buffet? We don't have all the deets nailed down as of yet, but we'll work it out. Till then, keep this under wraps until we know what we're doing. I don't want to freak out the Avengers any more than they already are.
Will do.
Cool. Catch up later.
All that gamma radiation.
Do you think what Peter said is true? That Agatha...
The only person you need...
Forgive myself for...
My first
Of course, it's always... If I had learned to control...
Agatha understood the dangers of taking someone as powerful as you under her wing. She did it anyway because she had faith.
And look what her faith cost.
Maybe she's...
That's not... I still haven't been able to... Shame.
You cannot hide. You need to figure out how to summon the courage to face her.
Yeah, you're right.
You owe it to... Agatha would want the...
I know.
Try.
Yeah. Yeah. I
will take my leave.
Thank... Hey, can I ask a favor?
The chatter points to large numbers of soldiers crossing borders, mostly in Eastern Europe. Lots of talk about
Hmm.
Is your source Maria Hill or intercepted comms?
Not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony. How may I assist you today? Sometimes, I even impress myself. Where did you find this? This is some of my best work. Don't forget to write.
Need a pick-me-up? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. In my case, literally. I can't stand apples. The science is a bit hard to follow.
My lucky day.
Peace.
Hydra hasn't been this active since my Howling Commando days.
Our time to so...
We did our best to stop the prophecy and failed.
You sound like Care.
She knows what she... So tell me, what do those books tell...
These books tell me...
But...
I could keep you up... One more book. Maybe that will have the answer.
Doctor Strange is fascinating. His magic is incredibly powerful.
Hydra's goons are getting a little too comfortable for my liking. I think it's time you took them down a notch.
Let's go. Your actions have consequences.
Good one!
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Hail that.
Dad. You're not ready for me yet.
The power of the light. You left me no choice.
Works for Hulk.
Weak, even for Hydra. They cannot.
Good partner. Targeting systems active. Confirmed enemy target.
I feel more like myself every day.
We've got the best tech in the world on our side. Regroup and await reinforcements. Serve her with honor.
They do not seem to be a match for us.
Firing solution ready.
Leave some for the rest of us. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
trouble now.
You quit now!
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
Hey Hunter, I'm gonna be saying some words about Blaze for the team. We're gathering in the cave right now. Come join us.
Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. I know we're all stretched thin at the moment.
We're all here for you, Robbie. We know this is important to you.
But we should move things along. I know what you're all thinking. You thought Blaze was a major league asshole.
Whoa, I thought Professor Xavier was the mind reader, Logan.
Quiet, you. Anyway, Blaze. Yeah, he wasn't nice. But it's not a nice world. And sometimes you gotta be that way to get things done. And he really got a lot of things done. So, you kids remember that. You won't always be so fresh-faced and innocent.
Thanks, Logan. You said it better than I ever could. To be honest, I really struggled with what I was gonna say. Because I used to worship the flaming ground Blaze rode on. And then I met him. And safe to say, I didn't worship him so much anymore. Fairly certain I hated him. Right until he went and sacrificed his life to save mine. Johnny might not have been perfect, but at the end of the day, he was one of us. And I'm glad to have known him. To Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Is that it? Can we go now?
Salutations.
Code red alarm. I repeat, code red alarm. Everyone stop what you're doing. I can't find the note.
Pull up a stool, Hunter. Never too early to get caffeinated. Sure. And if we're...
My only
It's good. I gotta talk to Stark about getting some new flavors.
Oh, and don't read it.
Eddie, don't use the comms for personal use.
Solid copy, cat herder.
You're forgiven. And I do quite like that handle.
Say again? Something, personal use?
Cat herder out.
Focus, Robbie, focus.
Oh, I'm focused, Blade.
It's not much.
Give me a sec. Okay, so. This is some of my best work.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Going for a hike on Mount Wondergold? Need a pick-me-up? The science is a bit hard.
Even a source.
Peace.
Transia, huh? I know a chaotic hellhole when I see one.
Sounds reckless. I'm in.
An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar. Eddie,
What?
in your...
Huh. Yeah, which is why... Hey.
Of...
Right on.
What you doing, Charlie?
Got any blueprints for us?
So, do you have much experience? Another tool in our fight against them. Farewell.
Let's do this.
New and improved.
See you around. More chit-chat. I'm gonna wait here, Matt.
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter. Is there anything you can tell us about Transia that might give us an edge?
Transia is a country in trauma. Their borders could easily destabilize at any moment. People there suddenly war, trauma, and pain. We must spare them at all costs.
Right. I'm packing coffee pods. Anything you like?
Yes, the coffee shop cinnamon blend. Good call, Ileana. Transia is known for lots of trauma, war, and terrible coffee. We cannot...
Ah, Hunter. I did not expect to see you here.
I am sorry?
Of things I can no longer perceive since I lost my connection to the Sanctum. While knowing the coming... I fear he may be plotting against us as we speak and have been attempting to gaze upon his home realm of the...
I am sorry.
Really, it's okay. With Lilith threatening all of creation...
Are you okay?
And very hard to reach.
Very well. I will leave you to your work.
As you wish. We'll speak again later, of that at least I'm certain.
So, I read in your war journals, issue 47 to be specific, that you've been to Transia.
Is that a question?
More like a prompt. You know, to see if the journals were true, or if there was something you left out intentionally.
Ah, for intel.
Yes, definitely for intel. If so, War Journal number 40...
To think, long ago the nation of Transia was once the seat of power for the heroic knights of Wondergore.
Might as well be Camp Hydra these days.
They're pulling in reinforcements from everywhere. But reinforcing what exactly?
Mount Wondergore. There's been something wrong with that place for as long as I can remember. Something like this.
Nothing wrong with that. Now we know where to strike. Time for a little payback on Queen, Demon... No? Right. Make one slight mistake.
Handing my mother the last page of the Darkhold?
Bringing back the Hulk.
Okay, same mistake. Technically, fine. You take point then.
Roger that.
Actually, how about you let us handle things? The Sanctum, Tony's Gamma Death Star, Wanda. Think about it. Every time we listen to you all, some new catastrophe seems to happen. You're not our babysitter, Hunter. You're our leader. And we are the Midnight Suns. We're family.
And family's family. So this time,
we got your back.
Then what are we waiting for?
what if we aim for his heart or something?
He's not a vampire. He's a gamma-powered muscle man.
Juiced up with a heavy dose of Lilith's corruption.
In other words, we're screwed.
Look, I know Lilith is like a dark goddess with an extra angry Hulk as her number 2.
Don't forget the Parchment of Power. She's got that too, which is like super OP.
But we've got something that she doesn't.
A death wish?
No, dude. We've got friends. Each other. We're the Midnight Suns. And you know what we Suns do?
We rise.
We've got this, guys. We have to believe in ourselves if we're gonna pull this off. Blade, Robbie, you know what to do, right?
We'll see you soon, Nico.
Better not leave me hanging, because our entire continued existence depends on us.
Right. No pressure. It's just the end of the world.
Not if we can help it.
Should we do a go team?
Don't ruin it. A good speech is enough.
Yes?
I'll be monitoring the troops' movements from here. You have a small window to strike the facility and get out.
What if we like the place and want to move in?
Watch it. If you want to prove yourself on this mission, you don't need to start acting like Tony Stark. You're traveling to the heart of Lilith's power.
We know. We'll be extra careful. portals, demon energy barriers, or jolly green monsters?
Then they're ours.
Lilith, too. So it was here, all along. Wanda was right.
She usually is.
Right. One problem at a time. Midnight Suns, assemble! Or whatever.
Yes. Midnight Suns, assemble, or whatever.
Why not?
It looks as if Lilith has sent every last Hydra goon she could find to guard the entrance.
Between the creepy glow and the howling demonic Hulk, I think we're running out of time.
We must not let them stand in our way.
So it's...
Where'd you learn that one?
With every fight, my power grows. Prepare. Even the gods will not stand before us as arrogantly.
Your time Hell. You had your chance. Weak, even for Hydra.
Taking the
I have a long memory. Feel.
Touch this.
Fine, hide, whatever.
To think this was once hallowed ground, long before Lilith was entombed here.
Too bad it was Hydra that finally stuck around.
Chthon has been waiting eons for this moment. I'm not giving Hydra any more credit than I have to.
Nor should you.
The advantage is mine.
And you'll miss it.
Lucky to still be breathing. Welcome assistance.
Once again.
Whatever works. It's the best I can do for now.
Better call in for support. Target locked in.
There is no place to hide.
Ugh, I still don't get why these guys keep fighting. It can't be the money. What else do mercenaries take in trade?
We both know what Lilith offers them, Nico. Her promise of eternity came to corrupt his mind.
A spell carried on silent whispers.
Now is not the time to romanticize our peril.
Hope this helps.
You wield that sword with great composure, Magic.
Let's see what.
A paltry attempt at concealment.
Don't waste my time.
The Knights of Wundagore held rituals of their own not far from here. They believed this land.
A well-justified conclusion.
Wundagore resonates with the dark energies of Cathan. Even the mountain could not contain his vile influence forever.
No mercy for the servants. You are too weak for this fight.
Buy us some time!
Get inside while you can. Leave that to me.
Punch it!
Hell yeah!
You alone among your kind can serve as the conduit of my power, precious child. Liber tenebris, reversus es nobis. Only a few moments longer. Together we will reforge the Darkhold and usher in...
It's over, lady!
Mother, no! Stop this!
hit me again.
But it is all for you. Everything I do is always for you, child.
Block her out! She gave up the right to call you that word when she sold her soul to that monster.
The truth shall reveal itself soon enough, sister.
Even with her attention focused on that damn book, Lilith's barrier will not be easy to bring down.
Yeah, but the cave shore is.
Midnight suns, disassemble.
Now you're talking.
It's not the most elegant solution, but bringing the roof down on them will certainly put a damper on things.
Should have hit a few of those columns with the hell ride.
I'm gonna tell Robbie you said that.
This shall be a great help. This is a serious predicament for you. Now that was something.
No time to hesitate.
Now they know the pain of their crimes.
Let's do this. Reinforcements. Good.
No time to repent.
Watch me.
said you would be delicious.
We must help them.
There won't be enough to see.
Do not waste your strength here, child. What has been set in motion cannot be undone. Will not be undone.
You have the power to stop this, Mother.
A debt of blood is owed. A debt of blood shall be paid. Chthon will rise.
There's no convincing her. You know what you have to do.
I had hoped for a challenge. I feel more like myself every day. They cannot possibly match your strength. Leave some for the rest of us.
You'll never forget a face.
Looks like they have help. I have not shaken their confidence.
Sarah, my sister. It's been far too long.
Don't speak as if you know, demon. You haven't been my sister for centuries.
It saddens me to hear you say that. But there's still time for you to see things his way.
No one calling themselves a Midnight Sun will ever join your corrupted ranks. I promise you that.
Your time has come. Your love, the mother of demons, will be your undoing. Let us see the thing. The advantage is mine. No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Accept your fate.
Centuries ago.
Hell awaits. Now you understand. All serve the mother again.
This temple will be buried for another 1,000 years. the dark energies of that book long enough to fully restore it.
Banner's been nothing but trouble since this whole thing started.
We both know what it is like to have a power that others desire.
Maybe, but I don't rip my clothes off and go
The power of the light. This shall be of great help. Your mother abandons you. Is that everyone? You have earned this. Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently she is promiscuous. You had your chance to escape. Feel my power.
That barrier is still holding!
Liber tenebris reversus es nobi.
Get out of there, now! You've done more than anyone could ask!
Almost! Yo, Demon Lady! One thing, before we go. This is for
Johnny Blaze!
No! This spell must not be interrupted!
Now we may leave!
Mother.
Your mother died centuries ago. Now get out of there!
What's wrong? Everything.
Dude, that's so freaking crazy.
The mysterious structure, which has
I
been
hope Aunt
described
May
as
isn't
some
watching
kind
this,
of
because she's
ancient
going to
temple,
flip.
has suddenly appeared in the war-torn Republic
We try
of
to stop
Transia,
it, but...
decimating a
I
remote
screwed
village
up,
at the
Robbie.
base of Mount
It's
Wonderful.
okay, you can
These
say it.
images,
Doesn't
taken
matter
by
who
tourists,
screwed up.
have been reposted
What
over
matters
2
is that
million
we're
times
screwed.
on every social media outlet with the hashtag #ApocalypseWow.
We're in the end game now.
You're expecting to hear a witty one-liner. I get it. But I gotta say,
I find that
I'm serious. You dropped a freaking mountain. I mean, if a mountain didn't kill him, what could? My ego? Oh, a billion elephants.
third time is the charm.
Perfect idea, Hunter. I said what I said.
What else is there?
Literally everything. Figure.
And you know...
After all that... You know, a loss. A goose egg.
I have faith.
Where does this so-called faith...
From myself.
Right?
You saw...
It's okay. Just take it sleazy, Hunter.
Transia.
Are you heading to the meeting?
Yeah, I'll be there shortly.
Did you read today?
Of course.
I see you.
Seems so. I grew up in Transia, you know. It's all destroyed now.
The casualties Transia has suffered.
I really hope we can.
Well, it is not a matter of can, Wanda. We...
Whatever it takes.
Whatever...
I'm afraid of her, you know. I mean, what if it happens again? What if I...
I know you feel...
Yeah, I know. It's just...
So you... I know you...
Guess I'm letting...
Do not We need you.
Well, I ought to get back to the news.
Do not watch too much of it. The overconsumption of...
There are worse things for your mental health. I'll take my chances with a... night.
Wanda, there's something I ought to say to you.
Yay, we did it. Ugh, the first time we're actually trusted to sit in the driver's seat, the first freaking time, and we couldn't stop her. We dropped a mountain on her head.
I, for one, regret nothing we did.
Too bad it was all in vain.
We do not know...
Yet? Now, ancient ugly squid god is gonna...
Nico, I am not... chosen one.
How come you always manage to say the exact right thing?
It is one of my secrets.
You mean not so secret? Alright, I'm gonna stay out here. Thanks for,
Anytime.
Oh?
You're looking well, Hunter.
Will I see you at the...
You should be more careful.
Heading to...
Meet you there.
Let's get...
I was up all night finishing this book.
Yeah, I thought choosing a weird book.
Why would you...
More punch for the rest of us.
Why have I not heard of... I know it's an older book, but...
I thought Logan... But I told him we bring more snack.
Are we starting?
Let's get... All right, Logan, I need to know. Why did you choose this book?
I'll tell you, just not yet. I want to hear what you thought of this book.
It was written in the 1940s, so I expected some repugnant attitudes and phrases. But it surprised me. The writing was simple, Yet the story was deeper than it had any right to be.
What was your favorite part?
It's in the chapter where Crash and the princess escape the Zorgots. The next morning, they see the sun rise and Mars rising beside it. When the princess asks what the future holds and Crash just stares at Mars as it eclipses the sun, it gave me chills.
Is it just me, or do the stellar bodies represent their time together?
Absolutely. The time they have together is fleeting. I think this is where Crash first realizes there's no future for the two of them. Anyway, I think the moment gets lost when the Zorgots deploy their Null Stalkers.
I don't get why the robot dog didn't warn them. I thought it could talk.
Not until number 19, the minefields of the reticulates. It's a whole thing.
Got it. So, what's the idea with Crash's promise?
What about it?
When Crash apprehends Glaxogorp, they have a tense conversation in the back of the flypod. Crash says there's a way the Zorgots can leave the moon with everything they want, but the princess must take the throne. Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos. Glaxogorp agrees, but why? Crash breaks the vow in the next chapter.
That makes no sense. Why say Queen of Royal Blood?
You're right. I can't believe I missed that. And how does that tie into the Hydro gunfight at the top of the space scraper?
Really? You don't see it?
I do.
They're shapeshifters.
Who?
Crash and Glaxogorp.
No.
Yep.
But then, when do they...
The Hydro gunfight. Crash gets hit in the helmet and goes down. And what happens whenever Crash is unconscious?
The helmet changes color. Turns bronze like the suit.
Right. Then Glaxogorp pulls up on the rocket sled and takes Crash and the princess into custody. That's when they make the switch. Crash and Glaxogorp change form. But where do they stash the princess?
It is obvious. They put her in Crash's suit.
Exactly. Crash won't need it to survive because they're within the bubble city. So we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for Crash, who is the princess in Crash's suit. When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magna Manacles binding Crash. But Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess, activates the suit's zoom vest, and smashes through the monoculus.
So, if that's the actual princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shape-shifted Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Right. She never wanted it, and the Zorgots definitely don't want it. Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made 2 vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
Clever. I like it more now. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
So, Logan, why did you pick this book?
Because it's fun.
No other reason?
Every book doesn't need to be a teachable moment.
I almost wish I would have liked to see.
I wonder if Tony could build me a robot.
My book was...
You have only been to 2.
Yeah.
You do not...
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put...
I hope we come back.
Same here. Books are a gourmet meal for...
Who else would you...
There's a lawyer who got me out of a bad situation a few years back. As long as the books we read have Braille copy. Actually, I need to thank you for sticking around. I don't get close to many people. I never... But I did with Carol.
You are into her because she can kick your ass.
That's exactly it.
Really? I was joking.
I'm not. Vampires fight dirty. They'll kill whoever you love just because they can. If they really want you to suffer, they'll turn your true love into one of them. That's why dating me is a death sentence, and I refuse to put that weight on anyone. But can you imagine some pissant vampire trying to chow down on Captain Marvel? First, his fangs would snap off on contact with her skin. Then she'd just chuck it into space. No hiding from the sun out there. There's no way they can ever touch her. But it's not just that.
It is you. She is safe from you.
Yeah. I never break my rule because I know deep down there's a chance I could lose control. But with Carol, hell, she could hold me over her head till I was myself again. Wouldn't even break a sweat.
Completely unrelated, I want to watch Captain Marvel bench press Blade.
I would not.
You are no fun.
And you already knew that. Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this.
A sparring club?
You saw right through me. You leave?
I should leave.
He's close, Hunter.